We talk so much about physical burnout from our jobs. We rarely talk about relational burnout, slow, quiet exhaustion that happens especially when the people around you are feeding on your peace. Today, we are exposing the 7 psychological signs that the people in your life are emotionally draining you. Pay close attention to number 4 because this is a behavior we mostly mistake for love. Sign number 1 is what I call the phone screen dread. I want you to look at your phone right now. When a specific person calls you or texts you, what does your body do? Like, do you lean in or do you feel a subtle drop in your stomach? Do you let the phone ring out while staring at it? Just because you know that answering that call means that you're going to sacrifice your next 30 minutes of peace. If someone's name on your screen triggers a stress response before they even speak a word, your nervous system is literally trying to warn you. Now, number 2, the celebrity performance. A lot of people do this actually. This is when you have to perform when you're around them. In a healthy relationship, the both of you can actually sit in silence and enjoy each other's company. I mean, you can have a low battery day and just exist. But you see, when you're around an emotionally draining person, it feels like a performing stage for you. You have to match their energy, laugh at things that aren't funny. Oh, that's so funny, when it's not funny. And you just have to like force yourself to always keep that mood upbeat. So if you leave a hangout feeling like that, or feeling like you just left a theatrical performance, you aren't building a relationship or friendship. You're managing an audience. Sign number 3 is the free therapy trap. This one came into my mind yesterday night when I was thinking about the scripts for this video. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. You see, this one, you are their unpaid therapist. Think about your conversations. Do they dump hours of trauma, complaints, and chaos on you? But there's that second you start talking about your life, the energy will just shift and they'll just start, pressing their phone and you'll be like, are you listening? Oh, I'm listening. Yeah, that was so bad. Like, they are distracted. Suddenly they are changing the subject or matching your problem with a bigger problem. Oh, he did that to you? Oh my God, you need to see or hear what my ex did. That was even worse. Like, your own emotions are not valid. Like, you're not allowed to feel the things that you feel. You should feel less because they have a bigger problem. But yeah, this is a massive difference between supporting a friend through a hard season and being an emotional dumping ground for someone who refuses to hear you. Now, number 4, the eggshell walk. Like, literally eggshell walk. You have to tiptoe around them. You see, this one is the one we mistake for keeping the peace, but it's actually a trauma response. And this is the constant eggshell walk. You find yourself editing your sentences when you guys are talking. Before you say anything, you have to think about it. You have to edit and reconstruct it. You monitor your tone of voice. You hide your wins just because you don't want to trigger their insecurities, and you also hide your struggles just because you don't want to trigger their judgment. When you have to micromanage your personality just to keep another person from reacting, you know what you're doing? You're losing yourself just to keep them comfortable. Now, number 5 is the post-hangout hangover. When you leave a healthy connection, you feel lighter, inspired, or at peace. But you see, when you leave an emotionally draining person, you feel physically heavy. You get a tension headache, your jaw clenches, or you just feel an urgent need to just run away and just lock yourself in the dark just so you can recalibrate. I don't know if that happens to you, but I remember one time I had a conversation with a friend. We went out for a drink. I couldn't wait for that drink to be over. Like, I was rushing my drink literally just so that I can tell her that, oh my God, I need to leave. Like, just come up with something, because the conversation, everything, the whole aura, the whole vibe was just not it at all. I couldn't wait to go home. And when I went home, I regretted that hangout. And that actually taught me something. If I'm spending time with someone that actually requires me or to recover after 3 days or even a second, they aren't filling my cup. They are drinking from it. Sign number 6 is the low vibration mirror. They bring out a version of you that you actually dislike. That's why a person can actually act differently with different people. So pay attention to who you become when you're around them. Do you become more angry? Are you more defensive or sad or feel lonely, alone? Do you find yourself gossiping more around them? Yes, I promise you, it's a thing. There are people you spend time with and you just, maybe you're not even a gossip type and you just spend time with them. The next thing, you are spilling, you're gossiping left and right. So yeah, do you complain more when you're around them? It could be complaining about yourself or other people or about them. Do you become more cynical, bitter, or defensive? I'm telling you this for a fact. Energy is highly contagious. If a cycle of people constantly pulls you down into this low vibration habit instead of actually elevating your mind, they are draining your moral and emotional stamina. Now, the last sign would be the guilt of existing you. I know you don't know what that means, but hold on. I'm gonna explain. That's why we are here. I'm sure someone is gonna say, how the hell did you come up with this name? I know, it just came up and I'm like, So this one is quite weird. But yeah, it is what it is. You feel guilty for having boundaries. Like when you set boundaries and be like, I don't want to tolerate this, I don't want to do this. And maybe you're around them, you just start feeling guilty for setting boundaries. Like, you're literally setting boundaries and you're feeling guilty about that. The moment you say, no, I can't make it tonight, or I don't have the capacity to talk about this right now, how do they respond? Do they respect that decision of yours? And I feel like we ladies make a lot of those mistakes in relationships too. Like with our partners, maybe you can say something like, oh babe, I don't want to talk about this right now. Or babe, I'm going out here. Or I'm doing this. I don't know if you get me, but do they respect that decision? Or do they punish you with silence? Passive aggressive guilt trips or sarcasm, like, oh, what do you mean by that? No, stop it, Joe. Let's You see people who are draining, they love your lack of boundaries. That way it helps them to just come in and do whatever they want to do with you. And they love it because it gives them unlimited access to your energy. And honestly, this has always been my mantra: protect your energy. Your energy is everything. It's contagious. It's everything. Protect it. Notice what's going to happen when you protect your energy, you protect your peace. You become a villain in their story. The moment you start setting boundaries, a lot of people will hate you. Take it or leave it. A lot of people will hate you for no reason. And you're just going to be sitting there wondering, what did I do? Darling, you just set boundaries. So if you recognize 2 or 3 of these current signs in your circle, this is your wake-up call. Sis, wake up, wake up. Because you know it and I know it too. You cannot heal in that kind of environment because it's making you sick. And if there's one thing I know is that you can never pour from an empty cup. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It is very important and mandatory for survival. So if you're ready to stop surviving relational chaos and start building actual emotional stability, you need to be part of a tribe that understands this. And this is the community. On this channel, we talk a lot about boundaries, relationship, mental health, self-development, and a whole lot. Lifestyle, because we're all about leveling up, not just physically but emotionally too, especially as women. Before you go, drop a comment down below which of the 7 signs hits your soul the most. Share this video to that one friend in your life who needs to hear this. There might be 2, I don't know, just share it. Also, if you're new here, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you on the next video. But for the meantime, enjoy lots of videos on my channel to keep yourself company.